Oh, so we're going to do another practice exercise. And this is a continuous line blind contour drawing. Now the wonky thing here is I'm trying to make a video of a video because the sound on this one was terrible. So there we go. I think it's working now. All right. So that's so weird. Alright, so this is just practice for our expressive figure drawing project. Now we're going to turn this exercise into a mini work of art. So after we're done doing the continuous line blind contour, we're going to make that into something. So continuous line blind contour, here's an example then. Here we go. I think this will work. Go back here. All right. So continuous line blind contour drawing will look something like this. It's not accurate. You're observing details very, very closely. But you're not looking at the paper. It's a blind drawing. You can maybe glance sometimes, but try not to look. So you get something very uneven, and we're going to try to turn that into a little work of art like this. Now you can tell that this student peaked, right? They peaked. And that's fine, okay? To peak a little bit, but leave some of that unevenness, that wonkiness, and then see what you can do with that. It just looks so cool when you have these kind of random lines. Right? And then, I love the one look on the right, taking that random line and exaggerating it, make it into something special. This one's great. They captured the pose, they captured the emotion. Shy. This is another version of the same one. Look at how they added those cool colors. So instead of shy, it looks a little more sad. These ones are a little more accurate. Obviously, lots of peaking, but there's still a hint of that lovely wonkiness that we want. All right. So you're going to look at yourself or a picture of yourself. And here's the deal. Cover your hand so you can't see what you're doing. Now, you're observing every detail closer. I'm using a marker because I just want you to be able to see the line really, really well. So I have to remember, usually, there you go. So yeah, I usually start with my ear for some reason. So I'm trying not to look at the paper. I'm focusing on the tiny little curves in the face, right, coming around to my chin. Getting into my mouth now. I'm even getting the teeth. That's how much detail I am focusing on. Am I doing it that well? No. It's getting into my nose. Right? Look at all the curves in the nose. This is an exercise to teach you to observe, not to draw something perfectly accurately. So you're not lifting your pencil. Now I'm going back and trying to get like the bandana, like some of the folds in the fabric. You can see I've got that a bit off. Now I want to get my eyes in there. Well, I really got off track. I guess so. That's where, if you want a little more accurate, glancing over on occasion would help that. But if you don't mind it looking pretty crazy, you can let yourself go. So observe each detail closely: the shape of the eyes, the eyebrow, the shape of the ears, and see what happens. Have fun with this. Don't get it too serious. Okay? So there we go. There's my drawing. Now this is an older one I did, and it's not of me. I looked at a different picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that blind drawing and exaggerate the emotion. Just crank it up. I can add colors, I can add lines, I can make lines thicker and thinner. However you want to do that. You can see I added those cracks in there because this is frustration, right? I want this person right on the edge of exploding. So have fun with it. Turn it into a mini work of art, a quick work of art. In art too, we do a lot of planning. We take our time, but there's also value in not thinking, just doing, right? Just kind of going for it and seeing what happens. All right? So, continuous line blind contour, have fun with it. And the purpose is to train our eye to look very closely at details.